Hello everyone, it's Shauna coming to you live from her craft room. It is Saturday, August 31st. If you are on, stop by, say hello so that I know that you're here. We've got a cute Halloween project today. This is I would say, almost my favorite time of year, just because when I create stuff, I love to do treat boxes and interactive cards, and it seems like Halloween is usually when you do that. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, so love this time of year, love when we're getting into the holidays. Sad to see my pool go, but give me just a second. I'm going to do all the things that I need to do, get over to the right spot, make sure I'm on the right page, that everybody can see me, that I can see the comments. So give me just one moment. Hope you guys are having a fabulous Saturday so far. We are definitely enjoying some cooler temperatures today. It's overcast, and I don't know what the temperature is outside. I would say probably 80s maybe. So definitely football weather. It's kind of crazy. Almost there. Give me just a second. It's like the season knows that it's state fair time, it's football time, we need to not be so hot. It's funny. All right, I'm in the right spot. Now let me get over here and make sure I can see your comments. I don't see anybody in here yet. It does normally take people a little bit time to find me and get on. However, I will have to say, with it being so nice outside, there may be a lot of people that's out and about doing things. So we may not have very many people here. Okay. And I apologize for last Saturday's Facebook Live. I did not realize we were having internet problems, so the recording from last week is, I'm just going to say it, it's awful. It's horrible. And it really upsets me because it was such a fun and cute card. In fact, here, let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. These were the cards. They are interactive cards, aquarium cards. So this one has water in it. So you can press down, move the water. This one has hair gel in it. Anyway, cute fun cards. Of course, my husband said, well, just go back and do the re-record it. I'm not really sure he understands everything that's involved in recording them, but I was a little distraught last week. I thought, oh my gosh, an hour of that, and now I have to re-record it. I don't know. They're cute cards, they're fun cards, and they're easy to do. So if you guys want me to do a recording of it, redo it, let me know. If not, I think it's good enough to watch. If you can listen, you can probably make sense out of what I'm doing if you really want to make the card. I know it's a struggle to watch it all the way through. It took me probably 5 or 6 times to get through it, but I don't know about doing another recording of it. I don't have that much time on my hands, so sometimes it's just easier to say, yeah, move it and go on. But if you guys want me to redo it, I can, so let me know. Let's get to a little bit of housekeeping rules real quick. Last day. Today is August 31st. If you earned any bonus day coupons last month in July, make sure you turn in your order today and use the money, the coupon codes. You got $5 for every $50 that you spend. Today's the last day to redeem those. so don't miss out. Today is also the last day of our designer series paper sale. So if you don't have anything that you're wanting, at least get some paper while it's on sale. These will be the last time that I'm mentioning these. Again, last day. Paper pumpkin, we're on the autumn abundance. The subscription period is August 11th through September 10th. I say September 9th, just a day earlier to make sure. But these are going to be thank you cards. They're going to be autumn themed. That's really all I know. Excuse me. It's a sneak peek to us. Hi, Mom. Good morning. How are you? So if you guys want some cute thank you cards, this is going to be the kit to get. And our kits are awesome, guys. In fact, I don't know if you guys have seen the news that I have been posting about this week. Shauna is a very, very, very excited girl. I'll show you here in just a second. Good, I'm glad, Mom. I'm dragging a little bit. I just had my Frappuccino and I'm trying to get into it, so we'll see. Our new mini catalog goes live September 4th, which I believe is Thursday. It's Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Wednesday. I can finally show you guys what's inside the catalog on Wednesday. I showed you the sneak peeks, the unboxing, but this catalog is chocked full of fun goodies. So I can't wait till you guys see that. My favorite time of year. And then, oh, and by the way, if you need a catalog, they're $1 for these. If you haven't purchased from me in the last 6 months, if you need one of these, they're $2 if you haven't purchased from me. If you have purchased from me in the last 6 months, just let me know and you can have a free catalog. So, all right, drum roll, please. Introducing Stampin' Up's first and ever scrapbooking workshop kits. Ta-da! I don't know if you guys are as thrilled as I am, but Stampin' Up has always been focused on card making. Their cardstock has been 8.5 by 11 primarily. It was always close to my heart that did scrapbooking. Okay, close to my heart went out of business. They closed their doors in, I think, the end of June. All of the close to my heart, what they would call makers, so they're demonstrators, were offered to come over to Stampin' Up. So we opened the doors, accepted them, we loved them. We're a very big, happy community because a lot of us that card make scrapbook. And if you guys know me at all, this is where I started back in 1999. When Tabitha was born, I scrapbooked. My mother-in-law sold Creative Memories, and she gave me and my sister-in-law a little rolling tote and a whole bunch of cutters and papers and scissors, and we got together several times a month on the weekend and scrapbooked, and that's where I started. So this is my baby. I love to scrapbook. I haven't done it in a year because it's so much easier and faster to make a card. A scrapbook layout, depending how in depth, a 2-page layout could take, I don't know, 3 hours. So a card can take 15, 20 minutes. So when the kids got older, it was just easier and faster to do the cards because I didn't have a lot of time on my hands. But September 4th, Wednesday, when this goes live, which we got to pre-order and got goodies out of this, this goes live. Now, us demonstrators have not been able to pre-order the scrapbooking kits. So if any of this stuff interests you, you need to make sure you are up bright and early putting in that order, because it's going to go fast. Again, this was all brand new to Stampin' Up. They're just now dipping their toes into the water. They've had some help from close to my heart representatives, and it's only going to get better. I can show you the inside of this because I put this PDF on my Facebook page yesterday. This is 19 pages of goodies. There is two-toned cardstock, 12 by 12. So a two-toned means it's one color of blue on one side, and then the other side, you can see this little dog-eared, is a blue but in a different tone, a lighter tone. So it is two-toned, one color on one side, the other color on the other side. And they're not, eventually they're gonna have it in every color. Let me take this clip off. That's gonna be easier to look. And I just wanna spend a little bit of time on this because, again, September 4th, you guys can order out of this. So go over, look at my PDF on yesterday's Facebook post, make your list, and be ready, because if you're not on there checking out bright and early, I don't know if you're going to get this stuff. It's going to go fast because us demonstrators haven't had a chance to order it. And there are a lot of demonstrators. We haven't, usually we get first dibs. We're not getting first dibs. Here's the scrapbooking workshop kit called Reindeer Memories, and it comes with a sticker sheet, ephemera, so die cuts, several pieces of pattern paper, several pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock, some white cardstock, and you can make these 3 2-page layouts. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go through this. So there's Reindeer Memories. There's kind of an overview. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. There's a stamp set with it. There's dies. This is Snowy Day. You saw this paper when I did my unboxing, but now they're going to add a sticker sheet, some cardstock, here's a little bit more. There's a stamp set that goes with it. Halloween. Okay, this is what I've been holding out for, guys, because we haven't had any Halloween paper. I cannot wait to get my hands on this Halloween paper. In fact, I wish it were here like yesterday. I need Halloween paper. And you'll notice this paper right here that's got these little books, the binding of the books, we're going to use a stamp set that coincides with that today. Potions and Spells. If I would have had that paper, we'd have been using it today. But we didn't get to pre-order any of this. Here we go. There's a Halloween stamp set. Here's an Autumn to Remember. Again, stickers, ephemera, pattern cardstock or pattern paper, some cardstock. Okay, so there is a Halloween one, an autumn one, a Christmas one, and a winter themed one. That is going to get us through the holidays and then allow Stampin' Up! More time to come out with some new stuff for the next year. Again, it's all brand new to them. They're just now getting their toes wet. So it's only going to get better, and I'm very excited to have scrapbooking supplies because that's where my love of paper crafting began. So just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. Okay, we're already 15 minutes into it, but that's okay because today's project is easy. It's a treat holder, and I'm starting something new today. We're going to see how this works. I'm trying to be organized. I'm tired of losing stuff on my desk. I have bought these trays, these clear trays, to house all my stuff. Let's see how this works. Okay, so we're gonna make little treat holders for these, what's called zombie lollipop fingers. My grandkids are gonna love these. So that's the treat holder that we're gonna be making today. We're gonna do some embossing. So okay, I'm gonna move this to the side. I'm not gonna pull all my stuff out because I don't wanna lose anything. Okay, the first thing we're gonna start with is a piece of basic black paper. And we are going to measure this or cut this at 3 by 9. Okay. And then we're going to take a piece of Gorgeous Grape and we're going to cut this at 2 3/4 by 11. So, and it's already 11. Okay. Well, let me grab all the cardstock out of the way. Let's do our stamping first. Okay, so we need some scratch white. And I'm gonna grab some Memento, some Gorgeous Grape, some Versamark, some Pumpkin Pie, and some stamps. Okay. Again, we are using the Potions and Spells stamp set. We're going to use the Cauldron. We're going to use these little books. We're going to use the Happy Halloween. We're going to use some of these bubbles. This is a photopolymer stamp set, which means they are clear see-through stamps. They're my favorite because you can see exactly what you're doing. And they come with these dies. So there's a witch's broom. There's some cool little bottles, like potion bottles. There's some bubbles. There's some slime ooze stuff that hangs over the cauldron. There's a die to cut out the books, a cat. This right here, this weird die is like if you were pouring liquid out of a bottle into the cauldron. So they've thought of everything. It's really, really cute. You guys are gonna love today's project. Okay, let's start with the Gorgeous Grape. Open up my ink pad here. And we're gonna take this paper, the Gorgeous Grape paper, and we are going to actually, yeah, let's do this first. We're just gonna take and stamp some bubbles. Just kind of rotating them and alternating them. And then there are 3 different size bubbles. We're just gonna use 2 of them. Have some hanging off the side of the paper. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Let's see. And I could just, of course, keep going. I think that's good though. Okay. Close this up. And let's do the Memento for the books. We're gonna stamp that. Again, this is just a scratch piece of paper. And I need my pumpkin pie. I'm gonna flip this around. And this just says Happy Halloween. Now, I probably would not make this for, of course, every trick-or-treater. We do a kind of like a haunted house. We have our entryway you walk down and into, like halfway down our house. So we turn that into a haunted house. If you know me, you guys have seen pictures and videos. I post them on my Facebook page every year. But we have lots of trick-or-treaters. So I would not make one of these for each trick-or-treater, but you know, my special ones like my grandkids, yeah. So, okay, I think that's most of our stamping. Let me kind of put those to the side. I'm going to pull back out my paper trimmer here because we're going to do some scoring. We're going to score this gorgeous grape at, let's see, 3 3/4. And I said score, not cut, so move your cutting blade out of the way. And 5 1/4. And then I'm going to flip it around and do the same thing. 3 3/4. And 5. Ooh, I hope I did that right. It's 5 1/4. Did I do 5 3/4? Oh, hope not. Okay, so this should measure, let's check this. This should measure 3 3/4, 5 1/4. Yep. And then 5 3/4. Yes, okay. And 7 1/4. I was second guessing myself. And I'm going to take my bone folder. Give me just a second. Okay, had to turn on my little AC unit. I've got all the lights on because it's kind of overcast and yucky outside and it's getting hot in here. Okay, so we're going to fold this up and burnish it. And then this one is gonna fold like this and burnish it. And fold like this and burnish it. And fold like this. Okay, so you're going to end up with something that looks like this. Now we're going to take the stylish shape dies. I'm going to use this little one right here. This circle, I would say, is about 3/4. So if you have a circle punch, that would work too. But the inside that actually cuts out, it's about 3/4. So that's kind of the size of the hole that you need. I'm going to pull in my big shot here. We're just going to eyeball this. We're going to, okay, so on this piece, these two okay, so there's a little part here, and then it goes up, and then a little part here. It's these two parts that we're going to be cutting little circles in, little holes. So I'm going to center this as best as I can. That looks pretty good. Put my little wedge in there, my little shim. My machine's old. You don't have to have that shim if you have a new machine. And that's gonna punch that little hole out. So we're gonna push that back through, and we're gonna do the exact same thing on that other little side. Try to even it up. And send it back through. Get that out of my way real quick. This is what you should end up with. Again, it's gonna go like this. Those two holes. Hopefully that makes sense. Because what we'll do is we'll stick our sucker. Where did it go? We're gonna stick this sucker through the little hole. Okay, now's the fun part. Let's cutesy this thing up. Because you know, it can't be blah. I mean, that's not how Shauna operates. So, we're going to take our piece of basic black and that we cut out earlier. I'm gonna flip this over, put some adhesive on this top and bottom flap, not right here. Okay. Just trying to see which one I want my top. No big deal. Either way works. Okay, so we're going to leave a border, a black border. Get that evened. I'm going to turn around. We're going to do the same thing on this bottom part. We're going to make a little border all the way around. Make sure it's equal size. Do a little scoochy scooch. Okay. Press that down. Okay. Put our little zombie finger in there. It's cute, right? Okay. Now let's go and do some embossing. This is just a scratch piece of paper, and we're going to use the Cauldron stamp. We're going to take our Versamark. This is just like a glue pad almost, a watermark pad. Lily loves to emboss. She thinks this is magic. That's my granddaughter. Okay, we're going to take our embossing buddy and rub that over our cardstock. This gets all the static off of it, all the oils from your fingers off of it. Turn this over and stamp. And you guys won't be able to see anything at first, but then the magic happens. Okay. Take our white embossing powder. You still with me, Mom? Did I lose you? I know the Halloween is probably not your thing. And that's okay. So there it is with all the embossing powder. You want to turn this over and tap all that excess off. Very cute. Where did the idea come from? Maybe Pinterest? I don't know. I look in so many different places. I think Pinterest probably. That's usually my go-to when I'm trying to come up with stuff. We're going to turn our embossing gun on, so it's going to get loud for a second. You will start to see this as it heats up turn to a very bright white, kind of a glossy. Can you see it turning? It's just melting that powder all together. Oh, Mom, you would not believe the ideas that people have used with this cauldron. In fact, we had some people, I'm telling you what, there are some clever people out there. We've had some people turn this upside down and use it as a cat's head. See the little ears? And they've made little eyes and noses, and it's funny. Okay, so that's all melted. Now we're gonna take this and get our die and our big shot again, and we're gonna cut this out. There's definitely some smarty patootie people out there. I mean, they were making Frankensteins out of it, all sorts of stuff. I would have to say that Stampin' Up! Usually in their mini catalog has tons of Halloween stuff. You know, treat boxes. I mean, Halloween's a kind of a big holiday for Stampin' Up! And when our mini catalog came out and there wasn't much in it, we were like, what? Where's all the Halloween stuff? So, a lot of the Stampin' Up! People, the bigger demonstrators, have had to become resourceful because we haven't had much. Okay, so cut out our little cauldron. And then we're going to use our not stylish shapes, Spotlight on Nature dies. And I'm going to take this one right here, the second from the largest. And I'm going to cut out a pumpkin pie circle. And I'm gonna take my little pokey tool, and I'm gonna poke out all these little pieces real quick. Some of them automatically come out and some do not, so. But you want this decorative edge. It gives a little something something instead of just having a circle. So give me just a second while I scrape all of these pieces off my mat. So there's our round circle. There's our cauldron. We don't want to lose that. So let me put it to the side. Make sure I don't hide it from myself. Okay. Now we're going to take our blends and do a little bit of messy coloring real quick just on these books. I'm going to take my light and dark Granny Apple Green. This should be the light. Nope, that's the dark. Here's the light. And I'm going to color in my first book. I always do the light color first, flood it, and then come back with your darker color to add a little bit of shading just around the edges where it might be darker. And then we're gonna do our Blackberry Bliss because I don't have Gorgeous Grape in the blends. And we're going to color in the Potions book. That was the light. This is the dark. And we're not going to do a whole bunch of shading. This is just we're going to take our light Daffodil Delight and color this second book right underneath the spells. Again, the light first, then the dark. I'm just doing the book binding part in the dark. And then we're gonna take our pumpkin pie, and again, the light first, color the pages in. And take our dark and just go around the book bind. Okay, that's it for the coloring. Nothing, we're not spending a lot of time there. I'm going to cut this out using the die. There it is. And see if we can get this on here straight. We don't want crooked books. That would not be pretty. And I just moved it. Bear with me a second. Try to line this up without getting my head in the camera. Okay. So there's our books. We are going to grab our die. Let's see where it's at. This is from the Happy Little Things die. If I can get it. This is just a little banner die. It is the perfect size for our Happy Halloween. Almost doesn't fit. And it moved. I might have to get a Post-it note to hold it down. Let's see. Yep, let me grab a Post-it note. Sorry for reaching across that camera. Okay, let's try this one more time. Since it doesn't want to stay in place, we're going to make it stay in place. Am I good with that? I don't want my sentiment to be crooked. Hold on. Sorry. It might have been easier to cut it out and then stamp it. There's our Happy Halloween. And then we need some ooze, some goo. I'm sure there is some glitter in the mini catalog, some glitter paper, but I do not have it. So I am just going to use this rainbow color that I do have. It'll work perfect. It's got all the colors in it. Here's our little ooze, our goo for our pot. Pop this out. Get my little pokey tool. Some ooze. And then I need to cut some bubbles out. So let's see. Let's do it this way. See if I can. So there's 3 bubbles, and we just need, I don't know, maybe 6. So let me do that one more time. Completely up to you how you want your bubbles to. It's just a little something something because we already inked and stamped the bubbles on there. So now we're just going the extra mile and making it cutesy. Couple more things that we need to die cut just because they have cute dies. There are these 2 dies right here, which are potions for the inside of your bottle. So I'm gonna do the big one green. I'm gonna see if I can get that green one up here. I may have to use another sticky note. My plate under here is magnetic and it pulls these dies to kind of the middle, the center. So let's see if we can. Yep. There's the green potion. And then I'm going to do a purple. So I'm just going to come down here in my purple. See, those dies kind of jump around. Jump around. Jump around. That'll age me. What song is that from? Get this little, it's stuck to my die. There it goes. So a little purple piece. I should have some Monster Mash songs playing, right? The one-eyed flying purple people eater, one-eyed, one-horned flying purple people eater, sure looks good to me. Okay. And then we're going to take these two dies right here. These are our bottle dies. And we're going to cut these out of vellum. Believe it or not, Stampin' Up! Does not have any vellum sheets, so you could also use clear acetate. The window sheets that I use to make shaker cards in your bottles could be clear, or you could use Pool Party, which is a very light blue color, and it would almost look like the color of glass. Softly Maybe. What, my sing? Oh, the song? Okay, and those did cut out. I just need to punch them out. So those are our two bottles. Is that all the die cutting? I believe it is. Okay, so now we can start putting our piece together. I do need, there are in these bubbles, there's, I guess, what would be the little glistening part on the top that makes them look like bubbles, so make sure you poke all of those out. Mom, I guess it's just me and you. I think everybody is out enjoying the cooler weather, which does not bode well for our pool time. I don't think pool time, I'll call you whenever I get off of this, but I need to go outside and check the temperature of the water. I don't even think it's warm enough to get in. Okay. So let's bring in all of our pieces. Oh, here's another little bubble that got away. Have you seen all the rain that we're supposed to have in the next week? Can I just say, ugh. I think Mimi is getting her way. I think the fall weather is upon us. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cauldron, I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the back of this. Oh, Jason went and got Stella and is letting her outside in the front yard while he's working. He must have got tired of her barking. Sorry, squirrel, front window. Okay. So we're going to put that there. We're going to take our goo and our little mono adhesive glue, little Tombow glue. See if I can get this on here without making a mess. This just goes up at the top. Slide it around, get it wherever you want. Push it all down into place. Wipe your fingers because I got glue all over them. Ugh, hate that glue. It has its place, but I do not play nicely with it. Take our little Happy Halloween and our mini dimensionals. So we have regular size and mini. Put a couple of mini dimensionals on our little Happy Halloween saying. We're going to put this down here at the bottom. We're going to take our books, put some glue on here. Put these down here. And then we're going to take our little vellum clear pieces and we're going to, let's see, let's glue first. I need my green right here. I'm trying to get it. Okay. Oh, I need my tweezers. I'm getting glue everywhere. Gonna put that on our little clear bottle. You'll be able to see that better here in a second when I put it on top of the black. Then we're gonna take our purple. Where are my tweezers? There's my tweezers. Ugh. So much better than getting glue all over your fingers. Okay. So now I think what we can do is turn this over. Almost done. Watch it all come together really fast. We're gonna put some dimensionals right up here on this. Turn around and put this on here. And then we're going to take a big dimensional and put it on the back of this clear bottle, and a little dimensional and put it on the back of this little bottle. And you want to make sure that you put it behind your glitter paper so that you don't see the dimensional, because vellum is see-through. So I'm gonna pop that up right there and put this right beside it. And now we're just going to take our little bubbles and my take your pick tool. I'm gonna put some little bubbles over here. A little one up there. A couple of bubbles down here. Looks like we got one bubble left. Where do we want it? Let's go right up here. I mean, if you got the bubble already cut out, you might as well use it, right? Okay. There is our little treat holder. Isn't that cute? Let me slide that up a little bit more. There we go. The witch has been brewing something. Zombies. Zombie fingers. Okay, so here's today's little project. Oh, you know what? Let's add some ribbon to it. We have this really cute, actually, let me show you guys a little trick. So this is black and white checked ribbon, And where's my silicone mat? Maybe. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna take my light pumpkin pie Stampin' Up! Blend. You can color this ribbon. And make it whatever color you want it to be. I think that'll be enough. And just make a cute little bow. Let's see if I can do that with you guys watching me. It's painful to watch Shauna make a bow. I'm not a very good bow maker. Need to practice. Practice makes perfect, right? I can get it there, it just takes me a little while longer. Okay, take my glue dot. Put that on the back of it. And we can put a little bow down here. Take my scissors. Puff up my bow. Now we're done. Okay. So there is today's project right at 11 o'clock. Look at that. I'm squeaking in. I did good this week. You can also, I made these last year. Let me grab it. I made one this year using the potion stamp set, but these are little, I gave them to Jason's co-workers with a little Halloween pad so that they could put it at their desk at work and be festive. But that's kind of where the idea came from. These are little holders. Now the dimensions on this, it's all the same except for this orange piece. Where on this purple piece, we scored this one at 3 3/4, 5 1/4, and then we turned it over and did the same 3 3/4, 5 1/4. This one, the scoring is 4 1/4 and 4 3/4, and then flip it over and do it the same way. And you'll see, let me tilt this up a little bit. See how that's really wide right there, this purple one? The pumpkin one is not very wide. So that's why the score marks are different. But two cute tree holders. Wow, when it all comes together, so cute. I know, right, Mom? It's just, you got it. At first it's like, yeah, that doesn't look like much. But when you do all the little fun stuff, all the embellishments, it's too cute. Thanks, Mom. I'm glad you think I always do good. I try. If you guys have any questions about any of the products I use, if you need anything, reach out to me. Send me a private message, an email, a phone call, however you know how to get a hold of me. I think my little trays worked pretty good. I kept most of this stuff in sight. And again, if you guys want me to go back and re-record the aquarium cards, let me know. The recording was really bad, and I apologize. I did not realize it until afterwards that we were having internet issues. So I can re-record it if you want to, but I think you can make it through and get all the measurements and understand what I'm doing. So if it's not that big of a deal, if that's good enough, Hate to say that, but if it's good enough, I'll just leave it as is and we'll go on and move on down the road. Next week's project is going to be a little treat box. Again, using this same stamp set and dies, the potion and spells. So it'll be really cute, fun. And then don't forget the big announcement. I'm so excited, guys. You don't even know. September 4th. These puppies go live. I can show you the catalogs. I can go ahead and show you this one. In fact, I put it on my Facebook page yesterday. It was yesterday's post. The 19 pages of PDF. You can scroll through, see everything in color. I'm just so happy and so glad that we're going to be carrying scrapbooking stuff. Scrapbooking kits. I love it. And you know me. So if you're looking at these and you're thinking, oh, that's kind of simple. That's easy to do. Well, you just wait, because Shauna can't leave things alone. I have to step it up. You know I do. So these are very easy. Like I said, Stampin' Up! Is just now dipping their toes into the scrapbooking water. They're going to learn. They are going to step it up. I know they will. They always do. So this is very basic, but you don't have to keep it basic. Start basic and then add to it. So again, September 4th, and if you're wanting any of this stuff, make sure you start making those shopping lists now for this, and that you order bright and early, because this stuff is going to sell out. Us demonstrators have not been able to get our hands on this stuff. Stampin' Up! Has been working so hard and so fast to get these scrapbooking products out to you, because Close to My Heart just closed their doors in June and all their people came over. So they've been working fast and furious, and I'm grateful. I'm very thankful, because a whole new world. That's all I'm going to say. I love to scrapbook, and you're going to be seeing a lot of scrapbooking from me. I'll still be doing cards. Don't get me wrong. Cards are fast and easy. But this is going to be an added bonus. So love you guys. Have a great week. And we'll see you next Saturday, 10 a.m. live for a little cute treat box. Take care. Bye-bye.